Hi, everybody, and welcome back here to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be doing a reading on Blake Lively, Taylor Swift, the lawsuit, and Taylor now getting subpoenaed by by Baldoni's lawsuit. So, if I've done quite a few readings on this lawsuit, ranging from Ryan Reynolds to Taylor to Blake to Justin and everyone in between. So I want to take a look in very specifically of what's going on. And what can we kind of expect now that Taylor's now getting subpoenaed in this whole lawsuit and the such. So, without further ado, just a quick reminder, remember everything that I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, y'all, just my opinion, psychic downloads, and the such. So, if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So, with that, let's get into it. I'm going to take a look first at what's the general energy kind of surrounding Blake and Taylor's relationship, their dynamic in the current moment, especially now with all this stuff kind of coming out. So we have the sun, things getting exposed. Things are getting put out there. Things are getting exposed. But this is also a card of like supreme happiness. Interesting. So they're in like a good place, but it's also there are cracks kind of forming in the foundations. Why is this? Because the Empress reversed, Blake reversed. There are some cracks in foundation showing with Blake herself. With the Empress card reversed, I really do see this more as Blake. She is a mom of 4 kids. So things are getting exposed about Blake now. And Taylor's just being brought into this in a very big way. Because from a financial influence here, the Strength card. It's like we have to get through Taylor to get to Blake. I'm not sure why. I don't know how that is working in the back end or what's being done. But what I'm seeing here is like to get to Blake, we need to get through Taylor. Which is an interesting move from like their dynamics, because like material sense, monetary, financial, like they're doing really well. This is a good, like they have a good relationship, is kind of what I'm seeing here. Like they're still on solid terms, Blake and Taylor. Because our hopes and fears here is like the truth's gonna come out about something. This is the truth, but we're also like, this is the story of Medusa. We're going to come out on top. We're connected to a higher power. We have friends in high places doing this, that, and the other thing. However, the unseen obstacle here, there's some things that are about to get put on to show. We're about to see things in a brand new light, a brand new perspective. Interesting. Because like when we're looking specifically at Taylor and Blake's relationship, I really do get this as like we're about to be like, this is a show. Like we have to put something on display. We have to show something. We're exposing Blake, and in turn we have to go through Taylor to get there. I'm not sure why. We'll take a look into that. But with because like the other negative influence here, it's like we keep repeating the same cycles. However, the true character of people, of like who Taylor is, of who Blake is being exposed in this way. What's going for them? The Hierophant. What's going for this relationship? They are committed to one another. I'm going to pull some clarifiers on a lot of this as well, because like this is a marriage card. Like this is like your marriage is stronger than ever. Our relationship is stronger than ever. Like we are committed to one another, because here in the past, things were hidden. We were not talking about certain people, places, things in our relationship, but here in the future, we're avoiding disaster. Again, interesting. Look at just the general energy between Taylor and Blake Lively. I am just really getting that perspective of like this relationship isn't going anywhere. Like it's not going anywhere. Like I'm just not seeing it. It's like these two are buddies to the end. However, Justin's kind of putting himself in like people are really going after Blake. Uh, Yeah. So when I'm looking at this relationship too, like I think there is very much like I'm not seeing Taylor like taking and running off and like holding Blake down, but like I am more seeing this as Taylor's going to be kind of going more off doing her own thing. And there's something going on here where why are they trying to use Taylor as a distraction for something? Like, there's something going on. Like, we are trying to use Taylor as a distraction, but this is not going to work out in the way that they want it to. It's almost like you brought the bear into this. Like, you think you have to go through Taylor to get to Blake. Well, you should have just went after Blake. Why are you bringing me into this? Because what I'm getting here when it comes to their dynamic is like, people are trying to ruin this. That's not going to work for us. If you would have just left Taylor out of it, then you aren't going to get you don't have to deal with Taylor's team. Taylor's team is very different here than say Blake's. Looking at their just relationship here, I am kind of seeing that we're going to be having some issues. I don't know what's going on with Taylor. Taylor seems to have her own little struggles somewhere else, and now she's got this other, like her team's now dealing with this whole other thing with Blake. Because over here with the Hierophant, along with the world weary, tired, and uninspired, like I just get the like what's going for this relationship is we're taking a break from one another right now. But I almost see this as like there's something like backfiring. There's something backfiring when it comes to Blake and Taylor's relationship dynamic around this lawsuit. Like something backfires, it feels like almost on Justin's part. Because I don't know what Taylor actually has to do with this and this dynamic, but she's being brought into it more than just the TV credit or like the song credits is kind of what I'm seeing. But now you have to deal with Taylor's team instead of just Blake's team, which is not the easiest thing to do. So, just going to check something here really quick. All right. So, what we're going to take a look at is I want to take a look at how is Taylor feeling about Blake. And then we're going to take a look at how is Blake feeling about Taylor. And then I want to take a look into the motivations behind the Baldoni's team. The Watcher, I think it's called Watcher like that's what the production company is called. And I want to take a look into why are they naming Taylor in this whole thing? Because it feels like that's not going to go well for them. But let's take a look. Let's just take a look more specifically, though, at Taylor and Blake's relationship. So how is Blake feeling about Taylor? How is Blake feeling about Taylor right now? Queen of Wands. She's seeing Taylor still in a good light. It's like, you're still that Queen of Wands, the entertainer, putting yourself out there. Ooh. What does Taylor actually have to do with this? I'm really curious because it's like Taylor has a lot more to do with whatever she's being subpoenaed for than just the song credits. In my opinion here with that moon card reverse, it's like you're hiding secrets. Because from a financial influence here with the King of Swords upright, remember this is Blake looking at Taylor. It's like whatever contracts are being put together, what beef does Justin have with Taylor? What beef does Justin have with Taylor? And it's not even like the beef. Like, what contracts, what agreements did they have? Because there's something really weird going on here where Taylor is more involved in this situation than what is being presented to the tabloids, the media, and what's being promoted by Taylor's team, Blake's team, and even Justin's team. What does she have to really do with this? Because, like, there's something more going on here. Because her hopes and fears here. Ooh. I feel like Blake's really afraid that this is going to cause a fracture between her and Taylor. Because like the Five of Wands here, it's like Taylor's looking ready to fight. There's some fighting going on. There's arguments. There's like, you're going after my money. Why am I being dragged into this? You said that this wasn't going to happen. X, Y, Z. Unseen obstacles, though. The Five of Cups. We're mourning what we don't have anymore. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is this relationship actually going to blow up? Like, are these two actually like not going to be like together? No. Um, yeah, unseen obstacles or the negative influence here, the Page of Wands, a very young type of energy, young buck energy. I don't know what's going on in Taylor's personal life that the media, that the public is not privy to. And you know what? She's allowed to not say things in the ways that she wants to say things. But it seems like Taylor has something else going on here. She's mourning something, someone that maybe she was looking forward to. With this being like a Page of Wands type of energy, it's a very young type of energy, going out, doing the dang thing, trying new things, and the such. As our positive influence here, it's the Five of Pentacles reversed, which is like, let's go heal you up and kind of get things kind of up and ready and going again. And as Blake being Taylor's friend, she's going to be privy to a lot more stuff here. I am getting some pretty strong vibes of Taylor's got some stuff that she's working through right now that it's like Taylor's got other shit to worry about. She doesn't need more stress being put onto her from a lawsuit perspective. It's like there's some personal things going on in Taylor's life right now that when she decides to put those out there, she's allowed to put those out there. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Because here in the past, yeah, the Six of Wands, it's like you were kind of riding high, you were doing the dang thing. But here in the future, it's like new contracts, new business agreements, exchanging back and forth. And this is how Blake is seeing Taylor right now. It's like Taylor's kind of like giving up on herself, pulling herself up by her bootstraps and getting and doing the dang thing, really focusing on her businesses, making money, but not just like hoarding money, but like really putting out herself out there creatively right now. And she's having fights with other people, and she's got yeah, and she's hiding a lot of secrets about yeah, there's a lot of secrets and stuff that she's hiding from the public right now, and I'm just gonna leave it at that because there's certain cards, if they would have shown up, then I probably would say it, but I'm not going to. Yeah, okay. How is Taylor seeing Blake right now? How is Taylor seeing Blake right now with all the whole lawsuit, around the whole lawsuit and things kind of going on? If y'all would want me to do a Travis and Taylor update, let me know. I would be. I haven't done one in a while, so if y'all want me to, let me know. But let's just take a look. How is Taylor feeling about Blake right now? You got to get out of your comfort zone. You can't be in the shadows anymore, honey. You got to come out. You got to push yourself. You got to evolve. You got to grow. You got to change. Why is this? Because currently you're just trapped in a sense of your own, in a place of your own making. With the Eight of Swords, it gives me like you yourself have to realize the position that you've put yourself in, Blake, and you have to now be the one that's like, you have to realize that you're the one that's put yourself there, not anyone else, but you. You are the one who's made these decisions. I can't go save you. Ryan can't go save you. Your team can't go save you. You can only save you. Are you going to be transparent or not? Because from a financial influence, how material influence here, I don't know what's been breaking up. I don't know. Have we been seeing pictures of Ryan and Blake together? And if so, have people been analyzing their body language? Because I don't know. It seems like it's not just legal proceedings from like one end that Blake's dealing with right now. And it feels like she might be having to deal with other legal proceedings going on within her life, her family, and her marriage. Because the hopes and fears here, it's like, I want to come out on top. She sees Taylor is seeing Blake as like, I hope you're able to get your money. I hope you're able to make your bag, do what you need to do, and just do the dang thing and be aggressive with it and get what you want at the end of the day. However, the unseen obstacle here is the Page of Wands as well. There's this young challenger type of energy going on with Blake and Taylor and this isn't Justin's energy. This isn't Justin's energy. This is someone's energy that's like causing some issues. Like it's a younger type of energy. It's someone who's being kind of like a little bit of like I kind of want to say like an annoying kid to the whole thing of like, what are you trying to do? Stop poking and prodding all the time. However, the negative influence here, she also sees Blake as like, you're fighting, you're being prideful, you're being ego. Why are you making this such a big deal? Like, just why are you fighting this whole thing the way you are? Like, just pay the money, get it done, get it over with, and just have it go underneath, just slide it underneath everything else. Why does this need to be so public? Why do you need to protect your reputation so much? Taylor is not understanding Blake's reasoning of why does this got to be so big? Take care of it quietly and just have it be done. You don't need to, I almost want to hear, it's like, why do you need to be vindicated or being told that what you're doing is right? Like, why is this so important to you? Why is the PR worth it for you? And Taylor just isn't understanding the moves, isn't understanding the logic or the such. I don't even think she's understanding Blake's motivations. And if she is, she's looking at Blake like, your motivations are all screwed up. What the heck are you even trying to do here? Because how does, like, Taylor seeing Blake and, like, the positive light of, like, you're fighting back, but also it's like, you're on your back foot, and that's probably a good thing. I also, for some reason, I'm thinking Taylor's energy is like, you know what, this is probably good for you, Blake. This is good to, like, knock you down off your high horse here a little bit. You need to learn how to play the game, and you're doing a really bad job of it. And I think she's just seeing this as like, Blake, this is your learning moment. You got to learn. And if this is how it's going to be done, this is how it's going to be done. I like, Taylor genuinely cares, it feels like, but it's like, you also need to learn, like, she's like, Blake, you need to learn your own lessons. I can't learn them for you. I can tell you till I'm blue in the face of what to do and what not to do, but you're still going to go do your own thing. And until you learn it yourself, it doesn't seem the lessons are going to stick. Which is actually pretty cool from Taylor's perspective. Because here in the past, yeah, it's like she saw Blake as like, you're stuck. You aren't moving. You're kind of just not doing what you need to do. But here in the future, again, Six of Pentacles. I don't know if they like have a collab coming up, or if there's a new type of like business collaboration or something with the Six of Pentacles. But both Taylor and Blake have something. It feels like we're heading to something new. We're doing this equal exchange of something, whether this is information, legal tactics, business agreements, or the such. There is something new going on between the two of them in the future. Again, I don't see these two like their friendship is like, this is like a ride or die friendship, but it's like Taylor's like, I'll let you make your mistakes. I can't save you from them, but you know what? I'll still care for you. Which is honestly like a pretty awesome friend, where it's like, well, why did you help me? It's like, I tried to tell you, but you know what? I'm still here. It's not like I'm abandoning you or anything. So like, that's what I'm kind of seeing with Taylor and Blake. Okay. I really want to take a look at what is Taylor's involvement with this whole thing. With like, what's her like big involvement? I'm dead serious. What is her big involvement with this whole lawsuit? Why is she being dragged? Why is Taylor being dragged into it? Why is she being subpoenaed? Like, what is the real reason here? Like, is it for just like, we want to get this to a worldwide audience? Or is there something more? Because it seems like there's something more going on here. And I don't know what this is, but it's really interesting, at least to me. So let's take a look. What is the real reason that Taylor is being like subpoenaed by the Baldonis, by like Baldoni Watcher lawsuit company thingy? Like, why is she being subpoenaed? What is the real reason for that? Queen of Pentacles. Why is this? Financial influences? Okay, I'm going to pull everything. Again, there's secrets that Taylor holds that they want information on. I don't know what it is. I don't know why this is, but there's secrets that Taylor has with this lawsuit, and that's why she is being subpoenaed. It's not just because, oh, we want to get this on a worldwide stage. No, if that was the case, I would be seeing the world. I would be seeing judgment. There's something else going on here. Why are they doing this? This is incriminating evidence. Taylor has testimony or incriminating evidence from it feels like for Blake and them. Yeah, about why is this? Because the Seven of Cups. Pets and or animals. Can I get another clarifier on that one? Please and thank you. There's some sort of collaboration. There's some sort of testimony that Taylor has. She was in on a conversation. Yep, she's in on a conversation. She has information. It's like either and like Taylor has like a conversation or knows more intimate details around some of the allegations that have been said between Ryan and Blake and Taylor and Justin. There's more to this rather than just her and the song. It's not the connection to the film production. It's her connection with Blake is what they want. It's she was there and having conversations. Yeah, because our hopes and fears here. We need to show the pattern of behavior. We need to showcase how this has been something that's a long-standing thing, that this wasn't something, a one-time thing. Taylor's there to be a character witness on behalf for Blake and Ryan, it feels like, and like she's able to do that. Because over here on the unseen obstacle, people really, really want Taylor to take the stand in this. It's almost like we need a statement from you because you're able to put together these pieces of information because like you're the linchpin in this. Taylor's team, Taylor herself, is going to make it dang near impossible for them to question her, for them to bring her in on things. It's like, I don't want to be here. I'm going to be on the run because if Taylor has to actually sit down in a courtroom and has to actually give testimony, Taylor's not going to lie. And it's going to paint Blake in a bad light. It's going to paint Ryan in a bad light. And it might be the turning or linchpin moment in this lawsuit. Because our negative influence here, Taylor... Because there's a lot here of like Taylor does not want to do this, but now there's subpoenas. They're trying. I think there's going to be a lot of conversations of like, you better get this figured out now, or I'm going on the stand and I'm not lying. I can't lie for you. That's perjury. This is not going to be good for Taylor, or not Taylor. This is not going to be good for Blake and Ryan if this ends up happening. Oh, she'll let it fly. Because positive influence here, it's like, yeah, I'll tell the truth. I'll tell them what was going on. I'll tell them all about the uninvited guest being a troublemaker, how you treated people. Like this, she's being pulled in for like a character witness and stuff. Because like, yeah, they're really scared if Taylor, because it's like Taylor's not gonna lie. It's like I lied because we were scared about what really was going on. But if I get subpoenaed and like I have to tell the truth, I will have to tell the truth. However, there's going to be a lot of resistance to this. I don't know what they're going to try and throw at the book, but I don't know. I'm seeing here in the future, it's going to be, they're throwing everything they can to throw out Taylor's testimony, to throw out her being called as a witness, for everything. Because if she has to go on the stand, if she has to go testify or any of that, I don't see this being good for Blake and Taylor, or Taylor or Ryan and Blake. Because here in the middle of the deck, yeah, this is like, it's like rituals, but also it's a druid stuff. Like there's some like stuff like, I don't know if they had like a weekly ritual, and then at the bottom, yeah, physical written copies, text messages, agreements. You know, I did do a reading on those text messages a while back. Those weren't going to be good. And Taylor's going to have to explain some of those text messages that were subpoenaed, that were collected. And now, yeah, that's why they want her on. This isn't, oh, we want to elevate this. No, she actually is a key piece for character witness analysis for things that were going on between Ryan and Blake. She is there to be corroborating evidence, essentially, to the Baldoni lawsuit against Lively and Reynolds. And that's what I'm kind of seeing, and that's what they're doing. This is not going to end well for Blake and Ryan, but Taylor's like, I won't lie. Taylor's still good friends with Blake, but it's like, if I'm not going to ruin my career to support yours. So that's what I'm seeing. Good luck. So if y'all enjoyed that, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions down below. Otherwise, if you want to join YouTube members, see videos like this early, and get access to a ton of other cool content, as well as members-only lives and the such, check that out. Or if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can check those all out at my website down below. As somehow some of my like things haven't actually come in, like my storefront down below, so like I'm actually missing like one of the like general readings. So just go check out everything on the website if you would like to check that out. So thank you all again so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. So bye.